Welcome to Print Question of the Week. This week we're asking the question, Clive, how do you count the number of pages when you're speccing a print job?
Right, quite an interesting question really, because certain things have to have a certain amount of pages. So a saddle stitch book, when you have your staples appearing in the middle, they have to have a 4-page section to stitch in properly. And we sometimes get people asking for, say, 26 pages, which means there's 6 lots of 4 pages and an odd 2-page, but obviously a 2-page can't stitch in. So it's always got to be multiples of 4.
For saddle stitching?
Yes.
Okay.
Or you can have an extra page as a 6-page, but you need to be able to describe
a bit of a
that.
throw out on one of the pages.
That's right.
Okay.
So
that's saddle stitching.
So that's specific to saddle stitching.
Yep.
Then you have your perfect bound book, where technically you can put in single pages. It does tend to weaken the bind a little bit, so it's not necessarily ideal, but again you can get around it, so it's not a massive problem. So you can have 2 pages in that, so you could do a 26 page or something like that in that one. Then we come to terminologies then. So you get a Wirobound book. A lot of people ask us for pages or leaves and get them mixed up. So technically, when you're speccing a Wirobound book, you should count it in leaves. So 2 pages is technically 1 leaf.
Okay.
So you just do that as a page count. Then you can either say something like there's 20 leaves equaling 40 pages.
Okay, that makes sense for Wirobound.
That's for Wiro.
Yep.
Then you come on to pads. Pads is just number of leaves that are in that pad. So you might get, so you say 50 leaves, and it's just stuck together. Generally, they're always the same image.
Yep.
But you get that kind of thing, so you could say 100 leaves or whatever you wanted.
And if they're only printed on one side, are they? How
Still
do we count that?
Still classes a leaf. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You just need to specify that when you're speccing the job.
Yeah.
Then, slightly different, and is NCR sets, where you get classes parts. So you get, on this case, a 2-part set.
So that's where you write on one and it duplicates onto the next one.
That's right. Yeah.
Yep.
So you get this type of effect happening.
Okay.
It comes
Yep.
across. So
What's that called again?
that's NCR set. That's no carbon required.
Okay.
And obviously you can get different numbers of pages per set. So you could have 3 or 4-part sets, depending on what you need it for, really. But then you call those, instead of calling them pages or leaves, you call them parts. So this is a 2-part set because there's 2 leaves in it.
So if you want 50 copies of that, it's 50 copies of a 2-part set.
Yes, that's right.
Gosh, quite complicated.
Yes, a few options.
Thank you.